The two-page letter I transcribed was written by Clarence Clark to an Evelyn Birkby on January 5, 1942. The two dated before the war. Clarence is writing from Camp Claiborne, where he is part of the 168th Infantry, 34th Division. This was the first American force sent to Europe. Camp Claiborne was located just north of the town of Forest Hill, Louisiana. Built in 1940. During its 5 years of existence, Camp Claiborne saw over 500,000 men pass through its gates. It was home of the Louisiana Maneuvers, used to evaluate U.S. training, logistics, doctrine, and commanders. It was called the Big One because it involved 500,000 men engaged in simulated combat. This helped the U.S. military prepare for the worst in World War II. Once victory had been won for the Allies, the camp was deactivated. Clarence seems as if he misses Evelyn, dropping hints throughout the letter. In the first line he says, "I don't usually write quite so often, but I thought I'd better this time." He also says, "I imagine by now you're back at the job," showing that he cares about what is going on in her life. In the second to last paragraph of the letter, he says, "I don't usually write quite so soon, but as I'm changing my address, maybe it's best because I want to hear from you." Who knew? Clearly, Clarence did. He goes on to say it might become a habit. Wouldn't it be a bad habit to get into? This letter has a greater meaning to Clarence than what I thought when I first read it, especially after learning the history between the two. He signs the letter, "Love, Clarence," which might be a little awkward to say to a former lover.